Hello, you beautiful fucking stoners, beautiful fucking witches, beautiful fucking stoner witches. It is Witchy Weekends time. Yes, it is. Welcome to episode 18. We are talking chakras, Chakra Series. Welcome to yellow. If you hadn't noticed by the garb, we are on the yellow chakra today, the Solar Plexus Chakra, which is right about here. So, yeah, let us start by welcoming our beautiful witches. By the way, I am Amber Lalana. I am she. That is me. I am the hippie witch, and this is where you landed today. So welcome, and I appreciate the fuck out of you for being here. So let us welcome Miss Chicha B. Hello, my dear.
Cheers. Hey.
Cheers. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Purple Thumb OG. You not ready? Annie, Twisted. Hello, my love. Ready to hit hot fire. Flavor Dab, Labs, Daniel Jackson, J420, Kenny Rogers. Oh!
Did we say Twisted Roots? Cheers.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
We literally, it is 4:20 right now, you guys. Jesus Christ. We are a little bit late today. Just a little bit.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm a little fucking slow today, guys. Sweetest. Annie, Michigan native.
So we got to hit that shit. And I got nothing ready to hit, goddammit. It's whoopsies.
Lovely bong that Amber Lalana gave me. I put fresh water in there. And it hits a lot better because I put a little more. The first time I put it in, I didn't put enough water in. So I was like, oh, it hits really good, though.
Nice. All right. So she just missed 420, but that is okay. Everybody, welcome one of our beautiful CannaCoven members. This is her first time on panel today. So let's give it up for our beautiful, the Jaded Witch. You can call her Jade. Welcome, Jade.
Hello. How's it going?
Amazing. I am so late for 420. We're just going to have to, do it up right next time around. It's coming an hour.
In an hour.
Hopefully next weekend we'll have a little more together.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
Just kidding.
No promises, of course. Right? No problem. So,
we know the drill. They should know the drill by now.
We do.
Are you ready?
Hello, Anthro. Hello, Zeb. How are you guys? Michigan grown but farm.
Weedest, Twisted.
Weedest. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome. Hope all are healthy and humble. We try to be. We're always healthy. At least we try to be. And, every once in a while we can be humble.
That's really funny because that's like always. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. We do a pre-game cheers, and one of us always keeps that in the mix in our pre-game cheers. It's always blah 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 blah. Stay humble. A little behind-the-scenes trivia for you.
In the green room.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What happens in the green room stays in the green room. No, just kidding. I'm teasing.
I have an Aries moon. Don't tell me how to live my life. Explode.
Hello, Stony Creek. How are you, sweetheart? 422. Hell yeah, baby doll.
Stony Creek.
So yeah, Chakra Series today. Continuing it. Solar Plexus Chakra is the yellow chakra. Okay. Again, like I said at the beginning, it's going to be right about here. In your diaphragm is where you're going to feel that. So I'm going to read a little bit on the solar chakra because honestly, I'm not really, I'm not the best at chakras. I'm really not. I know like the placement. I know the color. You guys have heard me say it before, but I don't know a lot about them that I'm going to be like the best person to say, this is what it's all about. So I'm just going to go over some main characteristics at a glance. By the way, I am reading out of Chakra Bible. I love these little books, these little Bible books. They have so much fucking information in them. And they have a lot of different ones for a lot of different subjects. But yeah, cool information in these. Anyway, so the color is yellow. So we all tried to get our yellow on today. Our beautiful Jaded Witch has her yellow makeup on.
Like kind of orange, but
orangey
it's yellow.
Beautiful Madam T has some bananas coming out of her shirt at the bottom there.
Just got a little crystal.
And she just got a little yellow crystal going on. I, for one, have a closet full of the rainbow, so I can pretty much put on any color I need to.
I have one yellow shirt in my whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
Sacral chakra is orange.
Yeah.
No, not red. The root is red.
The root chakra is red. So we've gone through the root chakra, and last week we went through the sacral chakra, which was the orange one. So this week is yellow with the solar plexus chakra. The key issues in the solar plexus is power, fear, anxiety, and introversion. The physical location, again, between the navel and the bottom of the sternum. So like, you know, right here, right? Your navel is right here. I'm sitting down, you know where it is. Feel it on your body.
Most people have a belly button.
If you don't, I'm going to be worried. You are not from here.
I knew a guy once who was born and he did not have a belly button.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, I hear that's. Yeah.
What?
I know somebody who like doesn't have a belly button. Like it's just flat.
But how?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my fact.
I'm okay.
I don't know how you would exist without the umbilical cord, but yeah.
That's crazy.
So.
Yeah.
What is up, Dank Brownies? Have to work in
Cheers.
but want to stop and say hi. Thank you, sweetheart. Have a good evening, day, whatever it is at work. All right, so the associated spinal area is the 7th and 8th thoracic vertebrae. So this is, you know, some information in here that we didn't really talk about in the last couple of ones because I never really did open the book. I let everybody else take it away. The physiological system it affects is the metabolic and digestive system. Again, kind of what we've said in the past couple of episodes is that those chakras are affect what their placement is and what is around them. So right here is going to be like your gut, right? Your gut, your stomach, your intestines type of thing. So that's where it's definitely going to affect that. Endocrine gland. There's a lot of medical shit in this one. Islets of, oh, good God, what is that? Islets of Langerhans. Langerhans.
Islets of Langerhans.
I love that we have a mad scientist on panel. Groups of cells in the pancreas is what that is. The nerve plexus is the solar plexus. The inner aspect, opinion and personal power. So to touch on this, and I know we're going to get into this a lot because this is when we have spoken about kind of reaching into your power and feeling that, you know, from the earth and from, you know, it's just you collect somewhere. In a lot of people, not everyone, you feel your power where you feel it and where it comes to you at. Like Madam T, she's always talking about her hands, right? And that's where her power is. But a lot of people feel it right there in that solar plexus area. That is where a huge percentage of people will feel that. So it's that personal power, that witch power that comes in.
When people refer to the feeling of their stomach dropping, that's what that is. That's the chakra that's activated and possibly aggravated. But that when you get that, you're like, oh, you get that sick drop into the middle of your, like right into your gut, like that's your solar plexus. So even if you're not witchy, most people have felt that at least once in their life.
And it says opinion too. And honestly, like when you think about it, your opinion is part of your personal power. That is you. That is your personal opinion, your personal power. So yeah. Physical action is digestion. Like I said, it has to do with the gut area, intestines and whatnot. The mental action is power. So this solar plexus is definitely your solar plexus. Why did I say that? Because it is. It's a solar plexus. Sorry. My mind went weird. Because it is power. Expansiveness is the emotional action and growth is the spiritual action. So Yeah, I'm just going to kind of flip through this. I'm going to let somebody else take it away because I think we can probably compound on that and those things quite a bit. So who else wants to take it from there? Hello, Miss Tilly. What is up, girl? What you doing?
Hey, she says she's going to jump on here in a minute. Hopefully she got some crystals.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go
I just got a little list for the food aspect of the solar plexus chakra. We got bananas, yellow peppers, lemons, corn, squash, chickpeas, pineapple, spaghetti squash, peaches, mangoes, and yellow pears. Yeah. So I got
yellow pears.
Yeah. Yellow pears.
I mean, really though, like there are a lot of yellow fruits and veggies that are delicious. I mean, bananas. I mean, come on, bananas.
Right. Pineapple is actually really good for you, and it's definitely helps you hydrate. Like the core of a pineapple is more potent with like the vitamins and goodness than the actual. I mean, it tastes like shit because it's hard, but the core is supposed to have the most nutrients. Right. And they say when you actually crave pineapple, like crave it, your body is telling you that you're dehydrated. It's like literally telling you like you need to eat pineapple to hydrate to get the vitamins.
The pineapple, like a pineapple specific pineapple craving.
Yeah, like you crave pineapple.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. That is a new fun fact.
Mm-hmm. And chickpeas, I mean, I don't know. I never knew. I wouldn't think chickpeas is, So, yeah.
And squash is so versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Squash, like anything, you can make it from cubing it all the way to blending it together in a sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, squash is very, very versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jackson, hello. I love pineapple. I know. If you don't love pineapple, like
pineapple on pizza is my
I was just about to say,
topping.
who likes pineapple on pizza though?
Me. I love it. I adore it.
I can't eat pineapple. It's too fibrous. It makes me like throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, I have a really big thing about textures. Like I can't eat bananas, but I can eat blended up bananas. Because bananas are hairy.
Yeah.
Bananas are kind of good. I understand the texture.
Bananas are
yeah, like these strings that come out like ugh.
Did you know
no,
that's like touching a cold wet noodle in the bottom of your sink.
With a banana.
Like what
three parts.
That's hilarious.
Here's the thing though, with a banana, you're actually supposed to open it from the bottom to get rid of the little stringy hair things that y'all don't like.
Even though
you're actually supposed to open it from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it does work. I do it all the time.
If you push your finger into a banana, it'll break into 3 parts naturally.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a apple kind of breaks when you slice it like that. A banana breaks into 3 parts. Which is interesting because we're on the solar plexus, which is the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
full circle now.
Coincidence.
That is an excellent coincidence.
I like pineapple juice though. I just don't like it with the fibers in it.
So I know a lot of people who will not eat things just because of how they feel in their mouth. Yeah, like tomatoes, with the seeds. Yeah, okay, Madam T's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy. All right.
Anyway, sorry for that.
No, that is good. We're
entertaining for me. I apologize.
Just don't. I guess be careful on what you try to feed Madam T.
Picky eater on board.
Always good to some green grapes, which will, I'm sure, be mentioned next week for the Heart Chakra.
I love grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I kidding? I love food.
I know, right? I love all the food.
3 is powerful. Einstein believed in the power of 3. Yes, 3 is a very powerful number. 3 comes across a lot in witchcraft. You know, there is definitely a power of 3 going on, not just because of, you know, that show that was popular a long time ago. What was that?
Charmed?
Yeah, that one.
I've seen it, but I know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So I don't know if you want me to mention some crystals, and hopefully
Yes.
Phyllis can just show us some crystals.
Absolutely.
I'm sure she has them. There are many healing stones and crystals that are wonderful for healing and supporting the Solar Plexus Chakra. A few of these stones include yellow calcite, golden moonkite, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
The tiger's eye, pyrite, citrine, gold quartz, and ritualized quartz. I think I said that. Huh?
Is it rutilated?
Yes. There we go.
So this is just some yellow calcite. This is raw, obviously. Maybe not obviously. I'm sorry. That was really an asshole thing of me to say. So this is raw calcite. And then Tilly mentioned this in chat that she wanted me to show this one off. This is the natural citrine.
oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was funny. You literally could see your smile straight through it when you had it right in front of you.
Yeah, so this is really a beautiful piece of citrine. So you can see the clarity, but it also has rainbows, so it gives off a little bit. I love this babe. This was actually a gift to me from Dakara from Everyday Magic. And like it was the most beautiful piece of citrine ever. And I cherish this. Like if the house catches on fire, there's a couple things I'm grabbing, and this crystal is one of them.
That is awesome. I love that thing. Hello, little Miss Tilly in the house.
Hey.
Hi. What's up?
So,
And then I've got my it wasn't mentioned in the book, but I have the Elmwood calcite. Well, I guess calcite.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, really, calcite is kind of like it has that orange and yellow properties. So a lot of what we mentioned last week probably kind of flow
Yeah,
into.
this is Elmwood calcite, and this is my like most prized possession.
I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't just die on that piece?
Calcite.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Every single one of us witches just want to get our hands on that thing. I tell you,
This is
we're just like
too much. Like if you do end up purchasing a piece of Elmwood calcite and you bring it into your home, bring it in, put it down, and let it chill for a little while. You don't need to handle it. Like some crystals just love, like rose quartz. Every piece of rose quartz I've ever had has been like, love me, touch me. But like these are kind of like their space, and then they will lovingly fuck you up. This
I
is
feel
a
like crystals
massive
kind
stone
of
of
tell you
information.
if they're happy. Like you I feel like crystals will say when they're happy. If they look happy somewhere and they're happy, then I leave them. But if I feel like it needs like a refresher, I'll cleanse it, charge it up, put it somewhere new, you know,
Yep.
liven it up.
Absolutely.
It's like plants kind of. You know?
Yeah, and what I was gonna say, everything's got that energy. You just kind of start to get intuitive with how your energy feels and flows within your space, really, you know?
Right.
So Tilly, you're kind of, could you have your earphones, babe? Because you're going a little funky again. But I wanted to say something real quick. So I was in Twisted's, and Twisted just wrote it in chat. I was in Twisted. When was that, hun? It was sometime in the last couple of days. And Miss Jackie Cunningham was in there. Jackie, are you in here? I haven't seen you yet. But she went on panel and she was like, oh, she just, talking about witchy weekends and stuff like that. And I have to admit, she said, she gave Tilly, I just want to give Tilly this name. Tilly the Wee Witch. I mean, is that not just adorable? She's still little witch Tilly, but in a UK fashion. Tilly the Wee Witch.
That's adorable.
We witch Tilly.
Hang on, Phil. I can't hear you. Unmuted. Can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself.
Yan.
That's fucking adorable. That's fucking adorable, and
I had to say that.
I think it might be a thing now.
I think I want to make it a thing. I really do. Like Tilly the Wee Witch is adorable. So I definitely have to shout out Jackie Cunningham for that, even though I don't see her quite yet today, but that's okay.
That'll be my
Hello, Hi Spy. Cheers, everyone. All right.
Babes. Hi, Spy.
Okay, so I'm just going to read this little excerpt from this little Bible real quick and kind of get us on a path into a different type of topic on the solar plexus. Solar plexus imbalances will leave you feeling extremely edgy and depleted in energy. You may become depressed, insecure, and fearful. If this continues, the problems can become imprinted and habitual. However, when you overcome this and your solar plexus starts to spin as intended in a balanced, focused way, depression turns into joy, insecurity turns into the experience of love, and fearfulness turns into confidence in any situation. While all of these are admirable attributes, the real aim of chakra balancing is to fit the body to be a temple to spirit. It is through the solar plexus that we connect with the meaning behind the sun as representative of the light of spirit on earth. This is the reason that many early religions, including Christianity, revered the power of the light of spirit behind and beyond our star, the sun. Energetically, the solar plexus chakra stokes up the fuel reserves of our body. When its power is awakened, we feel fearless, and any obstacles in our path are burned away. While it may be admirable if we know how to handle such power, for some people it results in dictatorial attitudes, manipulation, and fame at the cost of others. In Manipura, which is what the solar plexus is called in Sanskrit, we translate our dreams into reality. So that's a little bit on where you could, where did Tilly go? Where you could be,
anything can happen.
Yeah, where you could be balanced or imbalanced. And if you are imbalanced, either too much or too low, those are what those things can look like. Anybody want to talk about that? Because I'm going to smoke about it.
Well, I have this handy dandy chart about the 7 chakras, and so it's called Manipura, and it has a little blurb about it, and then it lists the associated principle, mantra sound, musical note, metal, aroma, planet, and crystal. So it says the principle is power or will. The mantra sound would be a ram, like you would pronounce it ram, and you can kind of meditate on that sound. Musical note for the solar plexus is E. And then there's an associated metal, I guess, is iron, which makes sense because iron is kind of like your metabolism and stuff. So associated that way. And then the planet is obviously the sun. And then it says the associated crystal, one of them, namely, is amber, actually. So
No.
The aroma associated with it is bergamot.
Is what?
Says bergamot.
Bergamot. I love bergamot. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that. That's so again, I want to touch on the sound, because I touched on that last week and I forgot to mention it on the root chakra week. There is that sound that vibrates you in a certain way that I guess enhances that chakra, right? When you meditate, so that you can kind of feel it in that specific region, that specific area in your body. With last week, I want to say it was with a V, Vam, if I'm not mistaken. Root chakra is Lam with an L. So this week it is Ram with an R. So just wanted to kind of say that too. I actually learned something this past weekend in regards to, well, I learned it from Twisted, our beautiful Twisted in chat. But he had mentioned something because he's done his chakra studies as well. And in order to actually like open up every single chakra kind of like to its complete fullest and simultaneously and have all of them open, it is a very hard thing to do. Like there's not probably very many people in this world that have done it because it's so it's intense, right? You have to do certain things to do it, certain things within your body, metaphysically and physically, to kind of gain those reaches, if you will. So I just want to say that in regards to that, you always want to just keep working on it. You don't want to think, okay, yeah, I did some chakra cleansing today. I'm good for like the next month or whatever.
Not an oil change.
It's
an oil change.
Oh, and she changed her name to Wee Witch Tilly. I fucking love it.
I had to.
Perfect.
My phone died and I came back and I was like, am I really going to type out little? Like we is like a few less words, like a few less letters, you know.
I've got this book here from a oracle deck that I got, and it's got the third chakra card here.
Nice. Here, let me get you big real quick.
So the energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be, so we can set a course for our goals. This is something that I thought was actually pretty interesting about this card. It says that our sense of self and how we identify ourselves in relation to the world and others provides a powerful drive to realize personal desires and intentions. We need to remember that although friends, good colleagues, and a romantic mate can contribute to our sense of happiness and well-being, ultimately, true happiness comes from developing our own inner richness and wisdom. A balanced relationship must be based on equality and interdependence, not on inequality and neediness. Our task is to boldly venture into both our inner being and our outer world with courage, curiosity, and an open mind, learning about the world, ourselves, and others, and then uniting all of it together into a harmonious expression of life.
Nice.
So the third chakra really is your center of power, just like Amber had said. And I mean, you can do a lot to actually engage it. They do have a short exercise here in the book. So if you're wanting to kind of check out where you stand with your third chakra, you can describe yourself in 3 to 5 adjectives and then ask a handful of trusted people to describe you. See if you recognize the qualities that they observe in you. And are there any qualities yourself that you would like to embody more? And then think about what you can do to actually accomplish that. You can also focus on one relationship in your life and contemplate what you bring to this relationship. And then ask yourself if you think the other person agrees and what are they contributing. So I'm not going to go into the romantic aspect because I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, learning to activate your third chakra, really trying to like envision the power and the brightness and the warmth of the sun and like channeling it into that space will actually help to clear away anything that's there so that you can start working on reopening the chakra or balancing it.
Cool.
Yeah. And with the crystals, and I'm sure Tilly probably has some as well, you can literally place the crystals that are cleansed. You know, you want to make sure they're cleansed beforehand, or cleansed and then charged. And you can actually put the crystals directly on the solar plexus. You can do a mini grid on yourself if you want, or you can just lay there with a big old hunk of citrine.
I meditate with crystals on my stomach all the time.
Yeah. My crystal book says, like, I remember last week when we were talking about the sacral chakra, we talked about if you want to use crystals and sort of a Reiki or crystal gridding on your body sort of healing. For the third chakra, it recommends that men move crystals clockwise over their solar plexus, and
I
women
remember you
to
saying
move
so.
crystals anti-clockwise over their solar plexus.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yep.
Yeah. Just kind of
Yeah,
around that upper stomach, just under the rib cage. I feel like you can feel all that energy, and like, you know, when you get anxious, like that's where you'll feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Butterflies.
Right under
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. All those
And
crazy
so the key
feelings that
qualities,
stem from that. Yeah. What were you going to say, Tilly? I'm sorry, honey. I almost interrupted you.
oh, you're okay. The key qualities that crystals can benefit your solar plexus are integration of experiences, unfulfilled potential, rejection of what is not helpful, self-confidence, and intellectual power. So, you know, like really that power center, you know what I'm saying? Self-empowerment is a lot of it, and just kind of being able to use your intuition and know what you
Autonomy.
need. Yes. If you're feeling unbalanced, you might feel at the mercy of fate, restless, indecisive. You might have workaholic tendencies, an obsession with worldly success, or compulsive behavior. And so this chakra rules, like we've said, for the body, you know, general digestion, liver, spleen, gallbladder, stomach, small intestine, middle back, autonomic nerve system, and metabolism. So yeah, just kind of remember for men, it can kind of be beneficial to move it clockwise, women anti-clockwise. Just kind of interesting too how like the area of the body is like so associated with that chakra. Like you'll notice kind of those areas feeling like, you know, when you're anxious and you feel like you don't have autonomy and everything's out of control, you feel it like right there in your stomach.
Yeah, it's like this little like I don't know, it's not pain, but it's just like uncomfortableness.
Like the pit of the stomach
It
feeling.
is.
Yeah.
Kind of nauseous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys have a tendency to get that a lot, like, you know, that's something with that chakra. That's something with that chakra you probably need to work on. Start meditating on that. And again, not just onesie
like
two.
overstimulated. I think anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's more like an overstimulation thing, like rather than you know, if you're feeling anxious, at least, like that's probably a sign like your solar plexus chakra is like too energized and it's not really in balance with your other ones.
So actually, I know we've talked about stones already a little bit, but I thought it was cool. In Bible book, it actually has two different types of. It has one to calm the manipura and one to activate the manipura. So it has kind of a different set of types of stones. So we're talking about it being in balance at this point, right? So to calm the manipura, it talks about emerald. When used on manipura, emerald will energetically calm imbalances associated with diabetes. It is also traditionally used for the liver, eyes, and sinuses, but beware, it is said that if you always wear emerald as jewelry, you will experience negative emotions, and if it changes color, it may indicate unfaithfulness. That's interesting, right? Another one to calm the manipura is sapphire. This crystal is gifted to us by Mother Nature in many colors. For the purpose of manipura calming, use blue sapphire in common with other blue precious stones. It opens you up to higher spiritual realms by calming the physical body. In particular, it brings deep wisdom and serenity. It should be placed on the chakra position or held within the aura at a comfortable level. Energetically, it regulates the endocrine system, and it is excellent if you are undergoing deeply stressful events. I'm going to put you big. I couldn't, I can't multitask evidently right now. So, yeah. So that's a beautiful sapphire ring. I have a sapphire ring somewhere too. You're muted, baby doll. She's still muted. Tilly, you're muted. There you are.
Go.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know why I'm like this, but it's crazy how, like, yeah, some of the rocks, like, usually ones will be associated with solar plexus, you know, like calcite and citrine and yellow beryl, things like that. But yeah, like you said, emerald is good for balancing it, and also lava rock is really good for chilling out your solar plexus if you're feeling like anxious and, you know, too much, and you know, you feel like things are out of your control. Lava rock can kind of cool you down, bring balance, you know, give you confidence and change and things like that. So that's a good solar plexus rock as well for, you know, balancing it and chilling it out if it feels a little overstimulated.
Right. I like that. So I'll go to the activate manicure. So I'm guessing, you know, if you are feeling kind of stunted in these areas and you don't feel like you got that personal power, maybe you need to activate your chakra. So these are some stones that can go towards that. Topaz is obtainable in a number of colors, but for manicure, choose clear, bright yellow. A small rock crystal works fine. It is not necessary to have an expensive cut or a polished one. Topaz assists in the realignment of energies and helps to bring a golden radiance into the auric field. Traditionally, it is a crystal of love and fortune. With such clear energetic properties, it is an excellent aid to the whole body metabolism, but especially to the liver, gallbladder, and digestive processes. It not only helps with digesting food, but also with the digestion of ideas at the mental level. So topaz sounds like a fucking awesome thing. Anyway, but that's
and it's my birthstone.
Yeah, hey. Another one is yellow tourmaline. Like other tourmalines, this one is very focused in a directional manner and has the ability to balance the two sides of our brain and our male-female energies. When using it with the solar plexus chakra, instead of placing it on the chakra, use the crystal to draw out or cut away blockages. This enables proper activation of Manipura to benefit issues such as stress, intolerance, deep sadness, hopelessness, grief, and conditions of disease or dis-ease. Remember, we like to separate that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using crystals to boost energy flow. An excellent pick-me-up is to lie down, preferably on the floor in a relaxed posture, and relax in the following way. Obtain 2 clear quartz points plus 1 yellow stone or crystal, either the topaz or brown citrine, tourmaline, what have you. Make sure they are cleansed, as we've already said. Ensure you are not going to be disturbed and switch off the telephone, lie down, place 1 quartz at your head and the other below your feet. It is vital that the point of each crystal faces in toward your body, not away from it. Place your yellow crystal on your Manipura chakra. It is best if the stone is against your skin, but still works through clothing, especially white cotton clothing. Take some deep breaths, relax, and enjoy. So Madam T, our beautiful crystal grid witch in the coven, I'm sure is probably on that one, because you basically are crystal gridding yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're using your body as the altar, basically. Mm-hmm. I use a lot of, when I do crystal gridding, and I was so excited I was able to find this. They are smoky citrine points, and I would have shown them, but they're in an active spell right now over on my altar. So I would have loved to have shown them, but I've recently gotten into crystal gridding and utilizing the oils of Egypt. So I'll make the grid and then I'll anoint it with oil. I'll set it on the altar, and then I will add the final ingredients and activate it. But for the solar plexus, this is actually jasmine oil. And it's what's really unique about these oils is when you smell them, you either have one of two reactions. You either love it or you hate it. And what you smell, it leads you in the direction of how to manage the situation. So like if it's really disgusting, then you're closed off. That chakra is like completely closed off and not engaged. If it smells really good, then it's balanced and where it should be. And it's really funny because as I've worked with the oils, I've noticed for me a change. So I don't love this yet, but I no longer hate it.
Well, that's progress.
Exactly. That's progress. It doesn't disgust me anymore. But no, I highly suggest crystal gridding, and it can be very, very simple. And to be honest, you don't even have to have crystals to be able to do a grid. You can use rocks, you can use sticks, you can use buttons, you can use anything that has significance to you personally in your craft. There's really no rules in witchcraft. That if you are a Wiccan, however, there are rules. But witchcraft is separate. There are Wiccans that practice witchcraft, but not all practitioners of witchcraft are Wiccan. Right. Nothing wrong with either thing.
So can you tell us, I don't mean to interrupt you, T, and I don't mean to put you on the spot or anything like that. Can you, you're going into oils on, and if you smell something and you're kind of in balance, and if you don't smell anything, maybe you're not, and stuff like that. Can you just tell us a little bit more of what oils can do for you with this, well, chakras in general, but this particular one, and what maybe, is there like some oils that maybe we said, Jade said something about the bergamot oil. Do you have others that would work, or is that, tell us.
I do have other oils, and I'm starting to expand out from that, but these have been my focus. I have two sets. I have the lower set of the lower 7 chakras. Then I have the second, which is the upper, the next level of chakras up, and some like well-being oils. So they don't have to be just magical. You can actually use these oils in everyday usage, like peppermint oil. Be very careful with your application. If you're going to do this, you don't want to get peppermint oil in your eye. But if you have a headache, you can just dab a little bit on your temples, and that will help to alleviate symptoms of a headache. So there's a lot of uses that are very practical and very everyday and don't have that witchy woo-woo, stereotype attached to it, if you will, because not everybody's comfortable with that.
I put oils in my laundry. Instead of laundry, like dryer sheets. My house doesn't use dryer sheets. We have the wool balls. You can buy them at the store, and we put essential oils on those and throw them in the dryer.
That's awesome.
So, I infuse my clothes with oils.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to be careful with which ones you do so that you don't irritate your skin by accident.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's the way you can do it too. Put it in
that is an excellent idea. I never would have thought of that. Truly.
That are available for ingestion. Disclaimer: do not ingest any oil that is not made to be ingested. That is very, very
glad. Yep.
Simple, but guys, trust me.
There's really no need to ingest oils usually.
I mean, unless it's vegetable oil or olive oil,
and
right?
You can literally burn your skin off, by the way. Like, it's serious. It's
from the inside.
You literally burn your skin off. Like,
and if it's burning your skin on the outside,
oil will.
The oils themselves can be very, very toxic. So when you get essential oils, you're getting them in what's inside of what's called a carrier oil.
Right.
Which would be like fractionated coconut oil or something like that. Now, these are just the straight oils here.
Concentrate.
Yeah, that's the concentrated oil. And from those, you add, this is fractionated coconut oil. and you can use other oils as well. But yeah, it always has to be diluted down because that's so imperative. I'm so glad that Tilly brought that up.
Yes, yeah, that is so true. Because that's something that I didn't really realize at first when I started working with oils, that diluting them, like I didn't work with them and like, you know, just pour like straight oil on things or anything like that. But it wasn't until later that I realized that how important that carrier oil is.
So important.
Yeah, there's a guy at work who puts oils
in, like,
in
the
his cleaner.
Yeah, you can use it in the bath. I use a shit ton of oils in the bath. Just make sure you clean it out.
Yes. And you only need like a little bit. Like I'll fill up my whole bathtub really hot, so full, and I'll just put like 2-3 drops of lavender.
Yeah, you don't need
oil
many
in there, and my whole house like smells like lavender. My whole house.
It's
and
strong.
It stays smelling like that. It's very strong.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. It's like if it irritates you that much on the outside, and you maybe accidentally, you know, ingest something, think about what it's doing to you on the inside. That's unprotected on the inside. So yeah, definitely always be careful with whatever you're getting yourself into. Just be cautious. Read the warning signs. Read the labels. You know, if you're looking for something specific, make sure you find that specific organic thing. Organic, because you don't want to put anything funky in your body. So that's always important, guys.
Preach.
So cheers to that. I just want to go to chat real quick. We have all kinds of beautiful people up in here. We have our Crystal / Salsa Daddy up in here, Groze, Anunnaki, Weedist. I believe I said hi to you earlier. You know I don't pay attention to chat. All my beautiful witches do, but I certainly don't. So I apologize about that. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hi, Spy. Hello, darling. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Thank you so fucking much. Learning about the Solar Plexus Chakra today. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to put them in chat. So we can answer them for you or look them up for you or whatever we need to do for you. One again.
We will do our best.
So I have some yoga poses I found. There's one called camel pose. I don't do yoga, so I don't know how to do that pose.
Warrior 2's got to be in there.
Yeah, well, no, it's just 3. It's just a short little thing. Yoga poses, camel pose, sitting spinal twist. It's probably sitting Indian style, which I do a lot because it helps with my lower back. I have lower back issues. Like some people with scoliosis, they have the wavy. Mine is actually twisted.
Oh man, dude.
So when I get locked up, I'm locked. So I do that one probably a lot, and then cow poise. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's
Cow
probably
pose.
Yeah, it's probably like something with like downward dog. Yeah,
it's cat cow. Like so, that's actually a really basic yoga pose. So when you go up like a cat, you're on all fours. You go up like a cat, and then you come out and do like moo like a cow, basically. You're on mute, Tilly.
I'm always on mute. Yeah, just go on your hands and knees and let your belly drop to the floor. Like try and stretch your belly really close to the floor, and it'll really stretch that lower back out.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, so I guess I do know what cow pose is. I've done it a few times. It helps. It does for sure. So
you said sitting spinal twist? Is that one of them you said?
Yes.
Okay, so this actually
hi.
This book has exactly that. Sitting spinal twist. So you start with this one right here, right?
I don't do the whole hand and I wish I was that flexible. So I sit on this chair and I like put my hand right here and I like almost push my hip.
Hang on. I'm gonna get you big. Hang on.
Oh shit.
Yes.
But I like here's a chair. This is my right side. So I put my hand here and I almost like just push my hip and like I just twist. And like I pull up. So it's almost like Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you got to remember to do both sides because you don't want to leave it uneven.
Right. Exactly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one.
Ooh, hi.
Hey. Okay, so this one was in here too. This is the camel pose. Ha!
Oh, damn.
This is the camel pose.
I'd probably be doing the first picture. See how she's like almost.
Yeah. So don't don't fucking hurt yourself. Don't fucking hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Go as far as you can without hurting yourself. Like feel a stretch, but don't like break your goddamn back, right?
Right.
Zeb Zeppelin, I see your camel toe and I raise you one moose knuckle.
I knew someone had to say something about it.
I know. They were so good last week. Like even Eagle was like he was like biting back some shit. Like they were so well behaved. We got to give them that one. Okay.
Yes. Well, that's okay. You don't have to be well behaved completely to be on.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm never well behaved, so. So those were, and then there's cow pose. Oh, there she is.
Sure.
Hello, Jade.
I have no idea what I just did. I'm back.
Yay. So this is, oh, wait, let me make me big again. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so this is cow pose. So this is where you're like, you have your legs on top of each other, knee over knee. And then I would never be able to stretch my fucking arms like that now. Not even gonna lie. Like I can do the legs, but I can't do the arms. There's something wrong up here with me. I think I'm like,
yeah, but I see the legs and the way the hips are. I'm sure it just stretches.
Yeah, it aligns you is what it's doing.
Right.
It's aligning you. I don't know where my fingers are in this goddamn thing, but gotta love fucking StreamYards, right? You're all ass backwards. So we were talking a little bit about essential oils, and right when I was trying to get to the yoga, the page right before the yoga poses listed off some essential oils for this as well. So we don't have to go into it again, but the Solar Plexus Chakra essential oils that can resonate with the Manipura. I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. Clary Sage, Clary.
Yeah, that calms.
Clary Sage is this flowering plant is excellent to calm the chakra, although it should not be used if you have to drive afterwards. Oh, good point. Are taking alcohol or are pregnant, except during the early stages of labor under medical supervision. Okay, so this is important side effects, I guess, or whatever. It is the strongest relaxant known in aromatherapy and is capable of producing very euphoric states. It is anticonvulsive, antidepressant, antiseptic, antispasmodic.
They're used to it if they watch me.
And oh my, these words are a big one on this one. Emmenagogic, wow, and aphrodisiac. I know that one. AMMENAGOGIC. Amenagic. Nope. So Clary Sage. Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I have not heard of Clary Sage, and I did not know that it had a hugely euphoric state like that. So, is anybody taking note on this one right now? Because I'm
actually seeing if it's in my herbal medicine book.
I love how she literally puts that big ass book to her fucking head and it covers it. Like, boom.
Surprise!
I have a
Just kidding. I might do that next time. Just kidding.
Great. What'd you say, T? I missed you, honey.
It does have it. Sorry.
I was just trying to see if I could find mine. I've got a herbal magic.
It does have it in this book.
It does have it in that one. Okay, what does it say about Clary Sage in there, hon? Because I'd like to
know
the shit.
Let's see, where is it?
Anunnaki, I have been treated by a chiropractor when I was like 12 after a car accident, and I've never seen one since. but I would love to see a chiropractor again. I think they can absolutely help you, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion.
265. Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. When you get to there, real quick, I'm just going to say, but then I'm going to go over. Juniper and geranium are the other two, but tell me about sage.
Clary sage description: squarey stemmed benicle growing to 3 feet, has hairy wrinkled leaves and rolls of pale blue flowers.
Sounds like an ugly ass plant to me.
You were thinking about balls. I know you were.
I wish there was. Is there a picture? Hopefully, not really. No, there's no picture. Habitat and cultivation: native to southern Europe and the Middle East. Clary sage is now cultivated in France and Russia for its essential oil. It prefers sunny conditions and dry soil. It's gathered in summer, usually in the second year. Parts used: aerial parts, seeds, and the essential oil. Clary sage contains 0.1% volatile oil, consisting mainly of lenolol. I can't pronounce those words. History and folklore. Clary sage has been perceived both as a weaker version of its close relative, sage, and as a significant herb in its own right. Since the seeds were once commonly used to treat eye problems, clary sage was also known as a clear eye.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Clary sage is used today mainly to treat digestive problems such as gas and indigestion. I think we kind of talked about that.
Yes, I think.
Caution. That's kind of why I wanted to look it up, because you were talking about how potent it says. Cautions: do not take clary sage essential oil internally. Yes, we already talked about that. But it's funny, do not use clary sage during pregnancy. Didn't it say?
It does. Yes, it said.
That's kind of why I want to double check.
Although it should not be used if you have to drive, are taking alcohol, or are pregnant, except for in the early stage.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty potent thing there. And do not try to fucking hallucinate on fucking sage oil and do something stupid like that.
Right.
We have warned you, okay? So the next essential oil is juniper. This is a small tree whose berries are crushed and the oil stems distilled from them. It is the main purifying essential oil used for massage and is ideal to clear blockages from the solar plexus chakra. So this is a good blockage clearer. Juniper really clears out the body rather like a tonic and helps digestion. It is the flavoring ingredient in gin. So perhaps the expression gin and tonic was an apt one. It is antiseptic and antispasmodic. There's that Emma word again. And antitoxic. So with clary sage being to calm the chakra, juniper is used to clear the chakra, clear blockages. So the next one that it lists is geranium. This essential oil is made from the flowers, leaves, and stalks. It is an adrenal cortex stimulant and helps regulate hormone secretion throughout the endocrine system. An aromatherapist will also use it in the lymphatic system. That actually is important to me, geranium, because with the surgery that I had, removing my lymph nodes, I have to be very aware at what my lymphatic system is doing, especially my upper body. So this geranium, that's a good one for me. It is an excellent oil to calm and balance manipura. So this calms and balances it, as helps movement of the pranic energy through the body. It is also an antidepressant, antiseptic, deodorant, a diuretic and tonic, and excellent for treating PMS. So those are the three, at least in this book, and I'm sure there are more, but, this is the Bible, so, clary, sage, juniper, and geranium for the solar plexus chakra.
Nice.
So, yeah, awesome.
Cool.
I like saying Jupiter or Jupiter. Yeah.
Juniper? You can't even say it.
Well, I was like, Jupiter, wait, no, that's not it. That's a planet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's so familiar.
Are you sure?
Whatever.
Are you sure?
I need to sleep for 2 days.
We all do.
That's what the weekends are for, sleeping. But then we decide to do stuff on the weekends, and then we, so there's that.
Right.
So, Miss Tilly.
Yeah.
Do you have your
Yeah, I can.
you know what I'm gonna ask, right?
Yeah, I know. Last week I talked about on the Tree of Life, which is a Kabbalah energy center system that does have a lot of similarities and associations with the modern Western chakra system that most people have kind of adopted today. And the third layer of it, the third kind of thing, this one actually has a left side and a right side, one being feminine and one being masculine, which we haven't had before. So it's kind of fun. So let me see. The left side, the kind of feminine side of the third layer that's associated with the solar plexus chakra it's called Hod. Okay, so that means splendor in Old Hebrew and Yiddish. But that it's kind of associated with withdrawal, surrender, and sincerity. So kind of trust sort of thing. And then the right side, the masculine side of that same sort of energy center, if you will, is called Netzach, which means eternity in Yiddish. So it's associated with perpetuity, victory, and endurance. So on the feminine side, we have withdrawal, surrender, sincerity. And then on the masculine side, we have perpetuity, victory, and endurance. So those kind of are the masculine and feminine aspects of that energy center, if you will. But yeah, that's highly associated with the solar plexus chakra as well. So yeah.
Power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
I love it.
Very. Yeah. I don't know if
Well,
that
that
makes any sense, but yeah.
No, it absolutely does.
There's
You do such a
10.
good job explaining it, though. You really do, honey.
Good. Yeah.
Mhm.
We've got we've done 4 so far. There's 10 different energy centers, and they're called Sephirot in Kabbalah. Yeah.
Sephirot?
So 3 of the layers. Sephirot. So it's Sephirot. That's the plural version of it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I
I
love
don't know
when
if I ever make any sense what I'm talking about.
No, you do.
don't think that you do. You do. We're just as Tilly will say, being our resident Jewish witch, we don't know a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
So we're like, really?
Also, I
I know,
want to
like,
mention that this one, since it's also associated with different parts of the body, the Tree of Life in Kabbalah, which is also, I want to say, it's very different than a Celtic Tree of Life. It's not the same thing at all.
No.
But this is also associated with the left and right leg. So kind of balancing and movement, but balance in your movement. You want to have sincerity. You want to be able to keep going and do it, but you also need to be able to surrender and rest and withdraw a little bit, So this one is also associated with left and right leg in Kabbalah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, actually, thank you. I'm so glad you said that, Tilly. I know when Tilly talks about the Tree of Life Kabbalah, I know immediately we think Tree of Life, and we think the Tree of Life that is just a commonality really is spiritually among a lot of people right now, the Tree of Life.
Mm-hmm.
He's not talking about that tree of life.
Yes. A lot of people have probably seen the tree of life, like a lot of like weirdly enough, like modern like wooks, if you know what I'm talking about, like rave people who like listen to wub wub music and like wear tie-dye, like those type of people like are into like sacred geometry and stuff, and you'll always see like the tree of life, like the Kabbalah tree of life, like people get tattoos of it and put it on shirts and stuff.
I have a
so,
oracle deck that's sacred geometry, and it does have those symbols in it. And so, like, whenever you talk about that stuff, I know what it looks like and what you're talking about because I've seen it on my cards.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they're here. Madam T has the card that she showed earlier. This is a sacred geometry, sacral. So it's not sacral, solar plexus chakra. That's a fucking hand mouthful to say. Card. So you see this. I packed. I'm moving, and most of the cards are not with me anymore. So, but this is the sacred geometry. Mm-hmm. These are sacred geometry symbols.
Sacred oracle cards.
Yeah.
It's got the flower of life.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Beauteous, beauteous, beauteous. Well, you guys, do we have anything to add to the solar plexus at this point? Because we are a little over an hour, and we can hop on to the after party if you think we're done.
Yeah, I did not talk a lot, but I don't have anything else to say. So,
well, everyone, if you're able to hop on to the after party.
Oh.
Well, it's just nice to see your pretty face.
I know. I am so happy that Jade.
I figured I'd just show you guys quick. This is the tree of life.
I love it.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. It's not super duper clear, but we totally get the gist.
These things. There's also names for all of the connections. Yes.
For the after party, I'll find my cards.
So you can see like there's 7 layers, but there's like a masculine and feminine side to 3 of them.
I'll find my cards.
I think I remember you showing that. I don't know if you showed that in the root chakra or in a few in the last series.
Right.
I do remember you showing that another time as well.
Well, technically they're so-called state tree.
Yeah, I mean, the connection between the Western chakras, because there's the 7 layers.
Right. Hello, Smoking with Small Town. Hello, honey. I haven't seen you for a while. That's awesome to see you here. So let us go ahead and close this bad boy up with our beautiful end of
better get ready for that.
If you will, that we do.
Oh wait, I got enough.
Are we all loaded
I think so. Tilly,
this out. And, what's Tilly doing? Tell me she didn't freeze like right at the end again.
She probably did. It's like tradition.
It is tradition. I mean, like I think it's only happened like, yep, she did.
Oh, no.
It's the end.
Literally, I think it's only happened like twice that she's not like been able to the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like it's
portal.
Seriously. So everybody, we're going to wait for Tilly to get back in here, but much love to you all. We are here for you, and you guys make this happen. So
thank you for showing up.
Thank you all for showing up. 27 of you guys up in here. We are going to be starting the after party now. It is an open panel on the after party. So that is where we potty hottie.
Hit that like, hit that bell.
Yes. Hit that like, hit that bell, ring that bell. Make sure you come back. I want to see all of you guys back. Well, I mean, I'd like to see all you back. You don't have to.
I'll do my best to make it next week.
Yes, Madam T has a little camping shindig thing going on next weekend. So
That
She
could
could
a
be
bad-
out of service and out of area, but
I'll see. I'll see what's happening.
that'll be awesome. Tilly lost her lighter again.
Did you?
I got it. I got it.
Oh my gosh, it's like our tradition. She has to freeze and then she lighter. Are you
I
loaded?
know it is.
I
So
love
I
it.
feel like your lighters are shrinking now too.
Yeah.
Tic Tac lighters.
This is the best I have.
I got this at Clio last night.
Lincoln Social. Very nice. I love it. That's a pretty cool lighter. Shout out to
I
you.
Look at
either
the
have
flame.
this or I have an entire blowtorch.
This one's
I know. It's
Is it
either
coffee or no?
No in between.
no coffee. I
Today.
love it. That's perfect.
Aw.
Today.
Mine's a pretty little lady.
I like that. Sugar skull.
Mhm.
She's got her blue. Madam T
It
loves
matches your
her
hair.
blue.
We have lighter
Mhm.
game.
The best
We
best
have.
color in the world.
We still got some lighter game. All right, you guys. I hope we see you all at the after party. So let's hit it. Air above. Earth below. Smoke within. Out you go.
I love that Tilly let me add that to the end. I feel like I needed that a little bit.
Oh yeah, now it's ours.
Yes, that like
Yeah.
makes it. It totally makes
love
it.
that.
And honestly, like
It
that's
does.
what you do. Like you take it all in.
Yeah, it's like
Let it
you
out.
take it. Okay, what do I do now?
I go like, do I keep it in?
Hold it in.
What do I do with it?
What's my next step?
I'm stuck.
I need instructions right now.
Where are the instructions?
I need to know.
How much Virgo do you have in your chart?
Huh?
How much Virgo do you have in your chart?
I couldn't tell you right now. Probably a lot today because fuck. We'll talk about that on the after party.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, women Aries, y'all, it's my time, bitches.
Okay. Mwah.
Peace out.
Catch you on the flip side, guys. We'll see you on the after party.
Bye.
Tune in next week for the Heart Chakra. Green. We're going green next week, guys. Going green. See you in a few.